Welcome to the version of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on Central Kansas. Alright, we had a couple things going on today. If you recall from the last episode, we went ahead and plowed that grass field under. And we currently got the case IH standing by. So as you can see, we got all this all this plowed right here. But it's not quite as square as I would like it. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just square it up a little bit there. And let's just see if we have any seeders that might do a good job for that. So this is one of the things we're going to do today. Another thing we're going to do is probably sell a few more pigs that we have just chilling out. Take them to the market. As the expression goes, this little piggy went to the market. It's a terrible expression. What else do we got here? Where am I going? I picked up a couple new plows randomly. That's two of the same one. I also got this Keverland here. I haven't used many of them. Picked up this one. Yeah, now that I started plowing, I was like, oh, there's some cool plows out there. So I started looking at some plows. Do we have any cheapy, nice ones? Ooh, this one is cheap. So I picked up a couple of cedars as well, as you can see. I believe this one's on the mod list now. This one's on the mod list now. This one's pretty cool, actually. This one actually articulates when you drive over different bumpy land, which I kind of think is cool. We don't need anything. Why am I looking at these ones? We don't need anything crazy. Maybe... what should we get here? That one's only 8,000. It doesn't say how much... oh no, there it is. It looks like it's 150 horsepower, so... let's just get this. We don't really need anything big. And just for fun, you know what? Let's get like an old school tractor. A little ridiculous on this particular farm, but you know, why not? We got the money. Let's see here. Do we have any old school tractors that aren't don't have enough money for this? What else do we got here? Anything that's in our budget, because we don't have very much money at the moment. What do we else got here? Someone we could get this. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do this first. We're gonna go ahead and sell a little bit of barley that we have left over from that harvest, and then we'll get that 49.55. I think it's Bob has wanted me to get that one. I think he wanted me to get it on the other farm, but we'll get it on this farm. Why not? Sell barley to the elevator. Exactly. All right. Let's drive the course right here. Perfect. And he's not going to be able to line up properly, so let's just do that for him there. Yeah, so that's one of the things we got going on as well. Oh, that's weird. That's one of the other things we got going on here as well. Why did you shut off? Oh well. We got that going on, and this field right up here is not quite ready to go yet, but we can easily accelerate time, right? Alright, so while we're waiting here, let me go through a couple of the comments from last episode. Craft Farm says, Steiger is a very North American brand tractor. You should definitely go watch Dirt Hebbers, who did a mod spotlight on the Aqueous Tenuous trailers. Jared says I should put the hose on the side. It's more realistic. A different Jared says, great video, Ian. I love what you're doing on this map. Thanks, Jared. Edward says the rear discharge pipe will unfold, making it look cool. Although he couldn't get it to unfold. It looks like he couldn't get the holes attached for himself. Greg gives me some information about start filling is not actually filling the thing you're attached to. It's filling the trailer itself. Jake wants me to get the Brent overloader. Mikey says... he asks about the titanium edition. What else do we got here? Daniel says, great video as always. Really like... he says he really likes the Steiger. You think I should buy it? I'm actually not going to buy the Steiger. I'm going to give you a very specific reason. I was checking the log file, and it didn't look like it played very nice with that. That's the reason why I'm not... I actually deleted it. So I don't actually have it in the mod list anymore, or I don't have it actually as a mod anymore. So David Oldfield, he says, I wonder if it's possible to get different spreader on the field to get the system fully automated, mix and match mods. It's possible, you can do it, but doesn't always work out well. Where's that tractor I was going to get here? Some people wanted me to get this old school tractor, the old, not Ford, John Deere. Where is it here? It's only 25 grand. We can use it for other things too. Do we have any other ones that are nice? No, I think that's the only ones. I don't think I have any other random ones that might work out for this. No. There's a random plow in there. I don't know why it's there, but it's there. No, that's it. Anyways, let's get this one. We have enough tractors, but whatever. Here we are. So this is the 4955. Not a bad looking tractor. I've seen better, but it's not terrible. It's got a nice looking engine from the side over here. Inside, if I remember right, it's not the prettiest in the inside. Not terrible, actually. My frame rate is lagging. I think it's because of the aqueous tenia stuff, which is a bit annoying, actually. That's the feeling I get from it. Anyways, so let me just pause for a second, and then let's fire this up. So by pausing, of course, I mean not talking. Let's go. Nice. So that's a cool starting up sound. This isn't too bad. I don't like how it doesn't say how much horsepower it has, though. This is an old 4955. As you can see, it's not terrible on the inside, actually. I wish the colors weren't so light greenish. Oh. Okay, so initially the sound's cool, but the actual running sound is not as nice as I would like it to be. Iain, we should probably get some seed first. That's probably a good idea. What else? What other comments do we have here? Trevor asked about what website do they get the grain cart from? It's one of Duke's. So unfortunately there's no link for that. Can't provide one either. Lots of great comments from that. Alright, let's pop over here. So this is the 4955. Not a bad thing. Not a bad tractor. I really don't... Now that it's running for a while, I really don't like the continued sound of this tractor. I'm actually going to turn my sound off. That's how much I don't like that sound. It sounds not nice, unfortunately. Anyways, that's just my personal opinion, though. This is a, it's alright. This one, there's probably better ones out there, but honestly, there aren't many old, like, 4000 series tractors that are nice. Like, this one's decent. I know there's some ones on American Eagle modding, and they're okay. Not super amazing, not terrible either, but they will work. Yeah. It'd be nice if the guy who, Ago, whatever his name is, Ago, however you want to say it, it'd be cool if he actually did an old 4000 series like this, because those would be awesome. So, anyways. Alright, so let's go ahead and square this field up here a little bit. Let's see, right here probably is a good idea. So we're just going to seed it as... Oh, it's got plow spec too? Okay, that makes it a little bit cooler. And it's all in Russian. Well, that's not very helpful. Oh, that is just lights. Okay, well. What does 6 do? Rear lights. And 5 front lights. 9 is the rear window. And then the door. Okay. That's kind of cool. Alright, so... And what does key 9 do? Oh, the dualies. Okay, let's put dualies on. Sure, why not? Alright. Let's lower this guy here. Unfold the seeder. And let's just go nice and slow. And I probably shouldn't be seeding this way like this, but let's slow this down a little bit. I don't want to screw it up too much. Could you imagine trying to seed like this? It's not even cultivated or anything. It's just straight on, you know, seeding. We're gonna have to come back with a plow. Looks like, oh, missed a few little spots here. That's what you get for using course play, I guess. But all in all, I did a pretty decent job considering I didn't have to do this, which is bonus in my books because this would have taken forever if I had done it. But it looks like it's not too bad. I probably could have got a bigger cedar, actually. Really didn't need to get this tiny one. But I could have showed you one of those other new cedars I got, but maybe for another farm. But you got to see them at the very least. I guess this tractor's not terrible. Don't like the sound, though. I would definitely change the sound. But I understand why the person put that kind of sick sound. Like, sick in the sense of the engine is what I'm referring to. Because it's like, if you have an older tractor like this, is that straight? Ooh, straight as it's going to get, I think, for me. If you have like an older school tractor, like it seems like that would kind of be the sound you would get from it. So, oh, so even got John Deere coveralls on, or overalls. A little bit of tools down there. All right, so let's just take this little bit at the end here out. I think everything else should be okay, but just this little end part will be the one part that is probably going to be a little annoying. There we go, it's not too bad. And straighten that out at the end. Perfect. Alright. Fold her back up. And let's get this last little part I missed over here. Right here. Perfect. That's not too bad. Alright, now let's get the other side. And then go from there. Someone asked me about how to change the sound of a mod. I have never done it before, but I'm sure I can figure it out. That's not too bad. I'll leave that for the time being. I just want to, like, this end I don't mind so much, but just want to straighten out the edges because they also look kind of funny. Over here I don't see this so much, but on the other side, like going down the side here, I will definitely see that. So just wanted to make it look pretty, is what it boils down to. Alright, let's finish this up. It's only a straightaway, so I'm not that worried about it. Just make a nice square line. And what I'll do probably is I'll record another outline course, basically. Just so it's got a nice basis, basically. Wow, that's funny. Just got a nice square field to work with. But I think right now it kind of curves a little bit more than it really needs to, but I think after that is, I could probably just use the same course now that I think about it, but yeah, I probably could have done a bit better job myself in some of these ends over here, but might have worked better with one of those new plows I picked up. I don't know, ever since I started plowing, I was like, maybe I can plow this, and I'm like, maybe I can plow that. I'm going to plow crazy, apparently. And with plow spec, actually, it'd be kind of, it'd probably be a bit easier, just in terms of where you're lined up and whatnot. Alright, nice. Square that up a little bit there. That's not so bad now. Nice. Perfect. That's it. If I want to do more, I can do it later. We have this 4955 here. You turn the sound back on. No, I don't like that sound. I don't know why I don't like it, but it's not too bad actually looking. Maybe if it was a bit darker it'd be nice. And the sound was different. It's not terrible. It's funny because every John Deere you get now you compare to the Go tractors, which is like a no competition basically. Because if you do that, it's it's not a very fair competition. All right, I think that particular plow needs, I want to say it's something in the area of 200 horsepower. And one of my gripes about mods is when they don't list things like how much horsepower it is, or how much horsepower you need in some cases. So in this case, let's take a quick peek at the tractor and see if it actually identifies how much horsepower it is. Oh, there it is, 228, I guess. This is actually a pretty powerful tractor then, 228 horsepower. Yeah. We don't need this. I'm not going to do that plowing right now. You guys have seen enough of that. But what I will do, quickly, before I forget... Actually, no, we won't. I'll just use the same course. It's not a big deal. So there we go. That can sit there now. I might use it for something. I could use it for something, but I probably won't drive it myself much. And there's a reason. Oh, he's a little low in fuel. So we're going to plant this right here as corn. So let me go fuel this guy up. And what we'll do is, I guess I'll use the same course. I think I called it grass. Yeah, F-grass outline. And let's start from, I don't know, the southeast corner, because that'll be the closest. Heading north, I guess. That might be best. And we'll do a headland first. Just to be safe, just so I don't run into anything. Not that I can run into a whole lot here, but I can run into some things. Alright, let's just fire this guy up over here. And now that I think about it, we actually need to fertilize that field. Did I not? Did I detach it? I guess I did. Alright, so we're gonna, I guess we'll need to fertilize the field. And this thing's full anyway, so let's back up a little bit further here. There we go. It's almost full. Where's that pipe? I think one of the things I don't like is that the pipes just pop off like that, which is a bit annoying. Gotta back this up a little bit further. Yeah, I think it's definitely these trailers are definitely. I can, when I'm like around this area, they my frame rate definitely drops. I don't know if that's because of my video card or something, but not fun. Let's hook it up to the side here. There we go. And you can just go up in here and then start emptying. No, we want to start filling. So let's just top it off here. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, I don't know. I can hear. I don't know if you can, but it totally increases the RPMs. Or it's too bad you can't see anything, but it definitely increases the RPMs when you when you go to use it. I should have enough just with this based on how much I did, but if not, I can always take the other truck around. Might as well use this. Alright, so what do we got here? Let's pick up the other course and grass southwest. Sure. Heading east. Headland? No. There we go. I'll just keep an eye on this guy. Eventually I'll have to record a whole course, but the one disadvantage of like that field edge container, honestly, for the size of fields that is around there, it's not that worth it. Let's just see what he does here. Actually, no. Let's reset the course. And there's a very particular reason why. There's a huge ridge over here. That's the reason why. There we go. It's not that far. But there's a huge ridge over there, and that makes it pretty rough to drive up. Yeah, I'll show it to you. It's pretty ridiculous, actually. Where am I here? See? That's one of the reasons why you got to be careful about that. Anyways, hop back in here and get this guy started. And, of course, you turned off. Alright. Yeah. It would be cool if that 4955 looked like this on the inside and was like done by the same guy. That would be boss. Yep, that would be pretty awesome. First waypoint. There we go. Yeah, that would be pretty darn cool if we could get something like that. Fertilize it. Looks kind of cool because he's going over all those. He's going over all the bumps. I might have to touch that up later on. Anyways, let's go deal with some of these pigs. And this guy's done for now. We don't have anything left in the stock at all. Nothing. So we'll just pull him over here for the time being. There we go. just leave him there for the time being. Where's the other guy? Oh, this guy's right here. So yeah, these things just like do this, I guess, when you log out of the game, and then you kind of, it's not that bad, but it can be slightly annoying. And these pipes to adjust, like, you kind of have to, I found walking backwards is actually the best way to do it, which seems a bit odd, but that seems to be the best way to do it, to put them where you wanted to put them. So anyways, this guy, I don't know. I thought he was over by the pigs, but I guess not. Wait for the preheater. Yes, yes, yes. Come on now. Someone was saying the other day about the reason why it takes so long is because the glow plugs got to warm up, which is the truth, really. They do take a little bit of time to warm up, but I guess I'm just impatient. Alright. I wish it was a bit lighter in this cab, but it's not too bad. Like, it'd be cool if you could put like an interior light on or something. I don't think you can though. No. No, that would be pretty cool. A little bit of, if it had IC and you could like hit the indoor lamp, that would be kind of cool. I would like that a lot. All right, so I'm just gonna pull this guy up over to the pig bin, or the pig barn, and I'm just gonna go pick up the pigs from there. This truck is pretty darn nice, not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I was talking to a farmer the other day, actually, and I was asking him, like, did you get a chance to do any planting at all? And he's like, not at all. And he's in southern Ontario, and I was pretty surprised that he hadn't gotten anything planted yet, because down there it tends to be warmer, right? And he has not got anything planted, so let's leave that there for the time being. I know I'm blocking the entrance, but I'm not that worried about it. There's two sides to it. Oh yes, I totally forgot about this. This is so cool. Yeah, so he hasn't got anything planted at all, which is kind of surprising actually, because it's warmer down in southern Ontario, so I would have expected him to get or be able to plant already, but he hasn't been able to yet, so it kind of sucks for him. Alright, let's do a nice little big turn. And that was like, what, 2-3 days ago? No. A day ago, maybe? Not that long ago. So the fact that it wasn't that long ago and he still hasn't got anything in the ground makes me a bit scared. And well, for farmers, I guess. Worried, I guess might be a better word. And he was saying this is the latest plant he's ever had for him personally, so kind of scary. Alright, let's get these other pigs around here. Pigs are still in great demand, apparently, so this is good for us. Is there any great... I really don't like that. I could go and change it, but it's a lot more work. Oh, that's the coolest feature ever. So you can do stuff like this. So it's really nice because when you don't have rear view mirrors, you can do stuff like this, and it'll be, if you wanted to stay like as realistic as possible, you could do it like this. And that's not too hard actually. Assuming you get in the right place. Is that right close enough? Oh, there we go. Sweet. Nice. I'm surprised I was able to do that actually. Alright, what else we got? This guy's just chilling out. This guy's not doing anything either. This guy I just had filled up, and I think he's just idled there for the whole time. Whoops. Not my intention. We do need a little more silage. Apparently I keep forgetting to put silage in the mixing station, but for now it hasn't been a big deal because the mixing station has been used for other things, I guess. I guess we'll hook up the water trailer to this, why not? Top off the water for the animals. They're kind of getting a bit low actually. And as soon as I accelerate time, I'm sure they'll just use up all of their water and whatnot, so. Yeah, I'm curious now that it's so late already. I'm curious as to when farmers in that particular person's area, when they're gonna get seed in the ground, because the longer they wait, the more risk involved, basically. So I don't know. I know some people have gotten stuff in the ground. I've seen some pictures of corn actually that was planted May 5th, I guess it was. And it looks pretty good. starting to sprout a little bit, and nothing too crazy. But if it's funny because when you see the comparisons of, wheat versus, where are you going? Wheat versus corn, the difference is like monumental. Like with corn's like start like a couple inches already. Whoops, that's a tree. Corn's a couple inches already, whereas like the wheat has just barely begun to sprout. Alright. Just do it this way, I don't want to wait there. So at least he'll drive back this way. How's this guy doing? Is that 39%? That's not too bad actually. Missing a little bit there, it's not terrible. I can always just drive it all the way back. So what I'll probably do is, I could fill it up from right there too. But I don't think this can fill directly from one of those. I don't think. I can find out actually. Let's go find out right. Whoa. It's funny, sometimes these things will just launch. I don't know why it does that, but they do. Let's just see if you can refill this. I have a feeling you can't, but... Oh, no, you can. That's not terrible, I guess. That's weird. Like, I guess, I don't know why you can't fill it without that, then. I guess you can only fill it at trigger points. But, do I have to be in this? No. You can only fill it from some trigger points, so the problem you run into sometimes, I guess, is depending on what's considered a trigger or not. Like, I know for a fact... What is it here? It is under miscellaneous, I believe. Another same idea. It's the same sort of field edge container, like this one right here. This one does a very similar idea, but it considered a trigger point, so you can have people just stop and refill here. So it's like this is as if having one of these right there, basically. Really turned off. It's a turn off all the time. So it's like having one of those right there. So that's one of the cool things about it, at least. And you can set up with course play. If you want to see how that looks out, you can always go back and check the Serbian farm. It was called Vojvodina, and that farm, that's what we used. Use that and the what is it called? VQ Profi thing. This guy's just chilling out still. Alright. Which way did I head? North in this guy? Good. Alright, so let's get this guy fired up as well. Doesn't really matter if they're going at the same time, I guess. Not in reality, at least. They are going to run into each other, though. That might be a problem. It's not a problem if they're doing the same thing at the same time, but it's a problem if they run into each other, basically. What? Okay, well, go and sell the pigs this time, then. Jeez. Which way is he gonna go? I don't know where he's going, but we're gonna find out in a second here. Yeah, so obviously I don't have the fertilizer tank on the back. What I actually thought about doing with that fertilizer tank is I actually considered... What's he doing? I consider... Oh, goodness. Let's slow it down a little bit here. There we go. What I considered doing is I considered adjusting the fill type so it would actually accept slurry. I thought might be an interesting way of going about it. I don't know how that would work all the time, but it would definitely be interesting. Oh, this has got plow spec too. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's go inside where it's nice and quiet. Yeah, I considered doing that as well. And let's just consider I have the GPS on right now. There you go. Totally lost what I was thinking. Yeah, so I consider changing the fertilizer trailer to include things like slurry. I don't know how that would work with everything else, mind you. Like, you could probably fill it up, but I don't know if it would fertilize, so... I think it would work, but I honestly don't know if that type of trailer in real life would be... if you would have fertilizer in it. One of the things that I wish this game had, and I haven't been able to find it yet, is something How do you describe it? It does cultivation, and then it fertilizes at the same time. Something like the Zunhammer does, except instead of having like a tank, it has like a pipe that goes back to your main location of all your slurry, so you don't have to go back and forth. You just empty out of that thing, which I think would be really cool, but I don't know how that would work, because you have to have like a long pipe basically. So it'd be like a hose that goes from this and it goes all the way over to your location where you have all of your slurry. And they do have that. They do have that that system in real life, because it saves you going back and forth and back and forth, and that can be a big problem in terms of compaction and whatnot. So nice. That looks kind of cool, actually. So yeah, this is the case Steiger. Does it actually have passenger seat? I don't know if you can. I wonder if it actually does have that. Like someone else can get in here. I think maybe it does. I don't know. I like this version of the Steiger 600. It's got in-cab sound, which I like. It's got dynamic exhaust, which is nice as well. And it's got plow spec, apparently. Not that I use it very often, or notice it, but it definitely has it. Anyways, folks, I'm going to stop the episode there for now. This has been Central Kansas. My name's Iain Robson, and I'll catch you guys later.